All right, it is November 1st here, and as you can see, a new update just rolled out. Um, it's got a main headliner called McLaren Overflow. So, yeah, they're not kidding about Overflow. Looks like we got three new McLarens with this new update. Look at the one in the front. Um, Looks like one of those new F1 cars. So MP4X, 675 LT, and 570 GT. So I assume they're all going to be featured in some sort of a special event or one of those time limited events like a championship or one of those things. Or maybe uh, everybody's favorite, the Gauntlet. By the way, the gauntlets, I feel like they've been just getting longer and longer. I don't know, what do you guys think? At the beginning, when they started out with Vulcan, it was kind of a cool idea. Obviously, it had its own issues back then, but that felt more like, with the special conditions they put on, like it helps you become a better racer because just had to work with, I guess, let's say, some restrictions that otherwise you may not have in normal career races. So, like, no going off track and no crashing. So, that does help you develop a cleaner racing line. But I feel like they decided to ditch that model and kind of go to just pay as you go type of deal. It's like getting more expensive, or otherwise you would have to spend enormous amount of time to get through, which just ends up being really, really, shall I say, boring. I mean, the easy events are fine, but then you have to spend ticket to go through those, and it takes forever, and yeah, so it's they're kind of counting on lack of patience on our part to pay them money, more or less. I think it seems like that's their business model right now. All right, it is what it is. They gotta pay their bills too, so, but I would prefer if they made it more in an enjoyable way to entice people. I don't know what that is. But the current model of the Gauntlet, I would say, is kind of, I don't know how you say it. I'll just call it subpar. But anyway, I'll stop complaining with this. I'll just go on with this new update here. And there it is, Formula Future. That is the new McLaren MP4X. It's going to be an 8-day special event, kind of going back to the older style of special events where it is longer. So that'll be cool. I'm sure it'll cost you a pretty penny. So, but it does look pretty awesome. And is that actually a CNN logo in the front? Interesting. All right. Ted Turner Company, right? And yes, the season 10 of Gauntlet is for McLaren 570 GT. All right. Hopefully, it won't take too long. I won't say much about that one. And limited time series. Look at that, LaFerrari. I am looking forward to that one. I've been holding off on purchasing that car for the longest time. So it's good to see that car is actually offered as one that we can race and win. That is exciting news. And same with, well, actually, I already purchased 599 GTO. That is really nice car as well. Out of the series it's featured in, because I think it is featured in the same series with oh, what are the other ones? Enzo is in the same series, and maybe F12. the non TDF version, and those cars are less. At least I don't. I actually do enjoy racing 599 GTO. I think it's a pretty awesome car, very powerful car. The other ones, I feel like it's just I don't know. The way they have it set up, it doesn't seem very drivable, or it's not as enjoyable to race around. I mean, GTO skids just as much as the other guys do, I think, but for whatever reason, it just seems a little bit more responsive, which I think, in my opinion, does enhance the racing experience, if you will. You know what I mean? You kind of feel that exhilarating acceleration and all that stuff. Good stuff we love about race cars. Anyway, and then of course there's the new McLaren 675 LT, as well as a hoard of gold. Yes, they're saying we're gonna earn a hoard of gold. I am thinking they might be using that word rather liberally here. Maybe they'll give us like 50 gold to win along with the LaFerrari, which is gonna probably cost us like good, upwards of 500 gold to invest into upgrade. I'm just talking. Ignore me. Moving on. Exclusive series. Alright. Ooh, P1 GTR. And as promised, they have surveyed which one they should put on this exclusive series. And looks like the winner was Audi R8 LMS Ultra. That's a really awesome car. I do enjoy that very much. And looks like they're putting that new McLaren MP4X in the exclusive series as well. So they do want us to upgrade that car all the way. P1 GTR, I have mine already fully upgraded. It was offered, the upgrade offer was, upgrade discount was offered, I want to say a couple of updates ago. I don't remember what percentage, but any percentage is better than none. So, alright, so let's check out the new cars. Let's see, we got McLaren 570 GT, the PR 46.7, so I'd assume that belongs in somewhere in maybe Expert series. And that's the Gauntlet Season 10 car. So considering the PR is a little bit on a lower end, hopefully it won't be as long of a series either, but then again, we'll never know. And then next one, we got McLaren 675 LT. This is going to be offered as part of a championship series. I think that might be the first one. I checked it on my other account, and seems like that one is already offered. The series is already available. So, of course, championship series, there's no, you don't have to wait for each stage to open, so you can just go ahead and race to win. And then there's the killer MP4X. Look at the PR, 130.3 to start off, and seems like that's, the grip is 4G, and then top speed of 402 kph, and acceleration starting at 1.9 second, and 14.3 meter stopping distance. That is a basic stat. That is insane. And looks like it'll be unlocked, or you can buy it from Career on November 14th. So I'm assuming this event is going to happening relatively soon, because yeah, it's gonna be bam bam bam, going right on. So cool stuff. All right, so as I said, there are 4 days remaining for this McLaren championship, the McLaren 675 LT. So that seems like it's about the same as the Audi, the Samsung 2 that we had for Audi R8 V10 Spider. Fun little convertible. I have yet to finish uploading those videos, but at this point I feel like it's somewhat of a moot point. I'll get around to it. But I'll probably start uploading the McLaren series videos before I start uploading the Samsung 2, because that event has already expired, and the last few days things have been kind of crazy. You know, the life happens. So yeah, so download the update is available certainly on Android, and I just read in the Real Racing chat lounge, somebody else posted that there is also iOS update on Real Racing 3 that is online right now. I couldn't find it on my device, but that does not mean really much. So yeah, new event. There's a time limit, so get going. All these time limited series does not wait for you, so it doesn't matter when you jump into start. It expires same for everyone, no matter when you start. So might as well get going right away, so you guys, you can allow yourself a little bit more time and flexibility, kind of pace yourself instead of trying to do it all in one sitting. Although 4-day, maybe that is just like Audi R8, which was about, I want to say it took about 2 hours to complete. So it is possible in one sitting perhaps. But anyway, so that's available. Go download it from your Google Play Store or iOS App Store, and yeah, enjoy. Cheers.